touch on the subjects outside of eating, other things that we can do to live a healthy lifestyle, to distress, and to minimize the negative effects of technology. So here is Michelle.
Hello. I'm a physical therapist, and I'm also a yoga therapist, and I teach belly dance. And I work as an energy healer. And all of those have a lot to do with each other because we're whole integrated human beings. We're in a physical body, we think, we emote, we eat food, we digest, we eliminate. And we're also pulsating right now. Different nerves are working in our body, different hormones. So there's all these systems that are working together, and they're constantly in motion. So movement is very much in alignment with who we are. And that's why when we're sitting in a chair, our lower body is very stationary, our hips are in a neutral position, and we're limiting our ability to move, which is actually going against the movement that the body really loves to do. We're going to take a deep breath in through our nose, and then we're going to open our mouth and exhale, creating a sound. Ah! When we create sound, we're creating vibration, and vibration stimulates oxytocin also. So let's inhale, inhale, inhale. It's as though you have a runny nose. Ah. Just let go of some of that tiredness. Ah. And you can put your hands right here where your rib cage meets your abdomen, because this is where your diaphragm is. So notice that movement right here. Ah. Next one, we're going to open our mouth and stick our tongue out. So we're really going to let go. Our pelvis really wants to move right now because we've been sitting for a while. So we're going to shake our hips. We're going to do this for about 1 minute because I want you to feel the benefits. And it helps us to focus. So we're getting the happy hormone flowing more. Keep going a little more. This also tones your pelvic floor. And it also helps to tone your transversus abdominis, which is the corset muscle around your waist. Let's start to shake down the whole body. I really want to wake you up so that you'll remember what I'm talking about. Shake your heart, shake your chest. Deep breath in with your diaphragm. A little bit more, we're going to bounce like a basketball. We're done. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just notice right now how you feel. How do you feel? Anybody want to share?
Grounded.
Grounded? Do you feel your feet more? Mm-hmm. Really, we're designed to move everywhere. And the chair is just taking away our inherent nature of who we are. So sometimes we feel more depressed, and we don't know why. Sometimes we don't feel as motivated, and we don't know why. So a lot of it is the way that modern technology, whoever invented the chair, did not know what an impact it would have on our libido or on our bone density. And if you think about it, our kitchen cabinet, we used to have it on the floor. You know, hundreds of years ago, we used to squat to cook, squat to go to the bathroom. But the way that we've designed our modern life, the computer, it really should be higher, the place to look, because the way that it's built, it's not really built for humans. Healthy posture. Our posture was designed so that we're in a neutral spine. And what tends to happen today when we're texting, for example, we tend to glide our chin forward rather than bringing the phone up to us when we're texting. So that's something really important, is to bring whatever it is that you're paying attention to as close as possible to your body, rather than you drifting your body forward. For the men, when you shave, not leaning forward, but getting a mirror and moving the mirror closer to you. That's really important. And for women, when you put mascara on or your makeup, you've seen those mirrors that have a little handle that you can glide forward towards you. These are really important things to take into consideration so that you're not compromising the integrity of your neck over time. So the ideal posture with minimum stress to your body is with your shoulders behind and down, and then allowing the ears to stack on top of the shoulders. So chin retraction, the ears lined up with the shoulders lined up with the hips in your chairs. So ideally what you want to do is have your hips at 90 degrees and your knees at 90 degrees and your feet are supported on the floor. And bringing the keyboard closer to your body is ideal. And breathing is the #1 priority for the body, and it's something that I feel we really need to remind ourselves how important that is. And it's such a blessing and a gift. So the more you take in long and slow breaths, you're also helping to move the inside of your body. And then does anybody here have any carpal tunnel syndrome symptoms? Do your wrists get numb? Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to do some exercises for that. Thank you wrists, thank you hands, thank you arms, moving your body in rhythmical movements. You're massaging, you're lubricating your joints, you're massaging yourself, your nerves are sliding and gliding, and they're happy. So first exercise is really simple. You're going to take your arm and bring it in front of you, cross over with the opposite arm, and you're going to pull your thumb back. So take a deep breath in. Shoulders down and back, reminding yourself about your posture. You can close your eyes to breathe in awareness to the thumb muscles, these muscles right here that tend to get tight. Wherever you put your attention to, whatever parts of your body, you're also increasing the flow of energy to those parts of your body. If your wrist needs healing, you can visualize a color that symbolizes healing for you and wish well to your hands. Your intention is very powerful. Our mind is so powerful. We are creating our reality. And just wish well to your hands, send healing thoughts, loving thoughts, appreciating your hands. Take a deep breath in, exhaling tension, and then release. And you want to hold for 30 seconds. I think that's about what we did. And then switch to the other hand. We're typing, we're using these muscles, and they get tired, and they get stiff, and the nerves also are compressed because there's swelling there. So the movement's really important, the stretching, the lengthening, not just of the thumb, but also of the fingers, the rest of the hand. So let's try this one, it's a little different. Combine that with your breath, because when you do your diaphragmatic breathing, this relaxes your nervous system. And so generally when we're doing a stretching exercise, we want to support the lengthening with relaxation, deep breathing. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do our strengthening. We're going to turn our hands so that the palm's facing down, create a fist, and I'm going to press down so that my palm is feeling resistance. I'm trying to push it down, and my wrist wants to come up against that resistance. And you want to hold that also for 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Therapeutic movements. Today, more than ever, this is the pose that we tend to go into, 2012 modern body. Because we're not supposed to have a neck if we're on the laptop, right? So, chin retraction. If you look here, here's my modern posture. And over here, my erect spine. This is what Mother Nature created me to be, so that everything is in alignment. The nerves are happy, all the blood's flowing, and my heart can be open. And we feel a lot with our hearts too, so our intuition, which really comes in handy in the business world, reading people, connecting with people. The more we're open, the more people magnetize to us. So neutral posture is not just for physical benefits, but also for emotional benefits, and then connecting with people. People treat you differently as opposed to standing like this. So a wonderful exercise for tech-savvy bodies is to inhale and reach your chin up. Keeping your shoulders down and back. Point your chin up to the sky and pretend you have a lung in your throat, a lung in your thyroid gland. Breathing into your neck. And as you reach even higher, notice, do I feel tightness in my neck? Keep looking up. How does my neck feel? Breathing in awareness. Inhale, reach up a little higher. And then exhale, bring your chin back to neutral. Inhale, reach up with your chin. You're shortening the muscles at the base of your skull. So for whoever has headaches here, or if you get migraines, this is a great counter pose to reduce the stress of migraines and headaches. We're shortening those muscles that tend to hold a lot. And if you combine that with your breath and your awareness and your sounds, you're helping to increase the flow of energy, blood flow, lymphatic flow. There's a lot of benefits when we combine that with the awareness, the sounds, and the breath. Extending against the wall, everybody put them up. Don't hit your neighbor. So just take a moment here and feel the benefits of this one. Stand and hold for 20 seconds, 10 breaths, pressing into the wall. So we press our back, our whole body into the wall. And what we're doing is we're doing a counter pose for this posture. We're keeping the spine erect and telling the body, wake up the back extensors, because those are the ones that keep us against gravity. This is the most amazing pose. Anybody do this already? It's called Supine Baddha Konasana. This is great as a counter pose to sitting on a chair for too long, because you're opening your hips, the thighs are supported. Most of us don't have the flexibility to open and reach the floor, so putting pillows under your thighs reduces the strain on your ligaments in your hips. And then putting a pillow underneath from the low back up is really great to open the chest, to get the lungs to expand. This I highly recommend at the end of your day, after you get home and you want to wind down and transition, maybe even before dinner, to do letting go breaths. You inhale, inhale, inhale. Let go of all the tension of the day. So it varies every day. Sometimes we get home and we're tired. Sometimes we're upset. Something happened. Maybe we were just feeling overwhelmed. So give yourself the freedom to create your letting go sounds. It's really healthy. Anybody have kids here? Kids do this all the time. They create their sounds. However, they don't hold back. So when you need to go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom, right? By the same token, when you have your emotional bowel movement that you need to take it, okay? Don't keep anything inside, because our nature is to release. Just like the old dried up leaves on the tree, they just fall to the earth. A lot of what we're feeling today is we don't give ourselves enough times to flush. So I say I'm a plumber, and I work with my clients and teach them how to let go, because a lot of us don't even know how to release, because we're so used to holding. We're holding in our jaw, we're holding in our shoulders, we're holding in our hips. So this is a wonderful position that is just cornering you into letting go. They actually did a study recently by the American Cancer Society, and they reported that if you're sitting for more than 6 hours per day, that there's a 37% more likelihood to die during the time period studied than those who sat fewer than 3 hours a day. So sitting actually shortens our lifespan. And this is more than ever a reason why it's so important for us to do physical activities like dancing, running, walking, taking breaks for yourself every hour, going for a walk. Just walk around, wherever you can. And you're not just doing it for that reason, but also to keep your attention, your focus. Remember, movement rocks. We were designed to move. We're designed to dance. I'm a little biased with the dancing. Has anybody seen these or used these standing desks? Now they have the desks where you can actually adjust the height of the desk, and that's great. You can switch from sitting to standing. Log on to my website at michellealva.com, where you can download top 10 tips for a stress-free day.